Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play the Guild of Dungeoneering. As you notice, my voice is very baritone today because I am still sick and I've been coughing all day about 3 times a minute. So there's going to be a lot of editing in this episode so that you don't get a single cough. What do you think of that, eh? Well, what I think is that we're going to send off Darklight Dragon into this Ivory League sucks operation. I think that sounds like a good idea. So once again, sorry for being cold. For having a cold. And being a bit cross about it last few episodes. I got a bit tilted, I think. But we'll be okay. It's the final dungeon of the game now. And as you can see, we must now plant the evidence. Oh no, they killed Ogre, and now they're coming for us! We must reach the objective. As you can see, the objective is located over here on the left. With a little bit of pathfinding excitement to get there, we also have to tank a bad fountain. Fountain of stupidity or fountain of blindness? If I had to choose, it would be a fountain of stupidity. So I'm going to use these dwarven explosives to lure good old Darklight Dragon in this direction, who will triumph in the end. She says that she hopes, but I know better. I know that she will succeed. After all, we have leaps and bounds more power than the here dwarven explosives, eh? We can't stop this, not that we need to. We have arcane swipes, which allow me to arcanely swipe at the opponent, using the power of arcane. We're just going to use this ice blast here. Simply because I don't want to tank ridiculous amounts of damage, which is why we use this spike here to end the battle right now. Avoiding retribution, avoiding all the nonsense. And now we're going to pick up a gnarled oak, which gives me Holy 2 and Growth 2 at the same time. Come on, Ivory League! I don't want to die! You're saying these bosses are working with the Ivory League, are they? Maybe they actually do suck, after all. Looks like the hero really wants to go towards this fountain of concealment. We only have so much time, though, before we have to start facing our enemies. What do we got over here? That's a fountain of blindness again. I'd rather fight dragons, though, to be honest, and ogres, before we fight the Killer Bunny, the final boss of the game, which is Fury, Skilled, and Mundane, 14 health, Burly 4, Rage 4, Irritable 5, Feral 4, Fairy 5, and Demonic 4. All our guests were never fearing. And that was the first cough you didn't get to hear. We are going to be fighting this spider drill, though. Yes. Superb. Yes, I had done some episodes ahead of time knowing I would be sick, and didn't matter because I've been sick for too long. And Bulwark is a problem here. We're actually not going to deal any damage this turn, so let's not take any damage. Take that, world! Oh yes! Black Strike. We're going to use that leap here. The epic music does begin though, and I do enjoy this music. I find it to be epic. Oh, there goes some chaos in my world. Pummel! Well, we'll just have to arcane swipe you again. 2 more damage is required. Well, no, make that 3 more damage. That being said, the Smite is a good card, and we will be playing this card this turn. We need to do 1 more point of damage. I'll make that 2 points of damage because this is... Oh, hang on, unblockable attacks for the win. Good old Ice Blast will get through that Bulwark trait and allow us to kill the spider drill. Adding the frozen peas on my head does sound like a good call, so I'm going to go for that. As you can see, it fits neatly between the 2 pigtails. Now we've taken a fountain of stupidity. That'll be great. We're going to fight a level 3 enemy, so let's put you here. Darklight Dragon doesn't seem very excited about that though, so we're going to fight this clattering bones and put the gold there, so that she'll be attracted to the vampire. You're probably using sparkles. They're quite popular. Alright, Sweeping Blast time. Alright, Darklight Dragon. Healing up your body. Let's do an arcane swipe, eh? We're also burning this annoying stupidity effect, which is quite troubling to my soul. We'll burn a stupidity card right now. A pummel! It's been a while since I've had a good pummeling. This will help. There we are, we parried the pummel. a Mind Blast. We'll use our Smite here. We're still going to take a lot of damage, though. You may have noticed the considerable damage being taken. But that's okay, because the Spike carries us through once again. The Troubadour being such a well-rounded class that we all enjoy and admire. The Voodoo Mask is very nice, but I do like the Grow 4 cards that we have. So we'll take that gold, plus it's part of our secret plan to lure Darklight Dragon over here. As you can see, we do have to get to the objective after all, which means we have to start clearing out these bosses. A dragon, an ogre, and then the killer bunny. All these enemies must be slain if we're to achieve our objective of reaching here, the most important place in the game. Beautiful and inspiring. I knew that vampire would attract Darklight Dragon, so here we go. Time for the Ice Blast. Okay, time for an Arcane Swipe. Using that Spell Sword bonus as best we can. Here comes some pain. Well, I like to rejuvenate away pain. After all, I've got videos to record, no matter how I'm feeling. Time to rekindle here. It'll maintain our Spell Sword bonus for the following turn. If there's no physical blocking, we can now strike our enemies and defeat them. Good old vampire for the win. Also, I forgot to put a timer up, so I have no idea how long this video is going to be. But that's okay, because I've got a plan. Okay. What do we want to add to this? Honestly, nothing. This is a good combination of cards. We don't want anything. We will have the favour, though. We'll put this massive gem right there. And now we're going all the right ways. Yes, look at this pathfinding. It's so beautiful. It's attractive. Mesmerizing. And now we're fighting a dragon. Dragon versus dragon action right here at KonfluxGames. Using the chaos to destroy our enemies. There we are. A Mind Blast. We don't have excellent cards. The parry will be fine though. The dragon's trying to use psionic abilities, but it's not going to work. It's trying to set us on fire now. It's rather mean. Better put out the fire of some restoration. This fiery weapon and arcane swipe are quite familiar cards. And a smite should help us out. A blaze there from the Flame 5. I think this rejuvenation will be quite sufficient to seal the deal. And the dragon is no more. The dragon on the right. The dragon left is fine. We could have this tenacious buckler, or this blinding light and blessed trait, both of which are excellent. We'll have those added to our inventory right away. Time to face our foes. Ogre time. The alternative up here was an Etten and a cave troll, but the troll, the ogre is sleepy still. Fair enough. Alright, well you can be the ogre and I will be the rekindling troubadour with a badge and a stick and peas on her head, but that's okay. Arcane swipe time. Here comes the recharge. Time to rejuvenate away. If you're going to heal, I'm going to heal even more. That's the way I heal. 4 times of healing. We don't have a clear opening, so just get a blinding light here. There we are. Get 3 points of healing. Pummeling. I have parry for your pummeling. Alright, let's use the spike here. Get some damage in. We only need 1 more point of damage, and I have a feeling the next card will be damage, and there it is, the Arcane Swipe. Defeating the Ogre within. Alright, do we want a hat? Do we want frost armor? Do we want a shield? We say no to all of these mundane things. We have a stick and a badge and peas on our head. We shall take this angry bunny. The final boss. Are we ready? Let's go. It's a superb angry bunny, all things considered. Is Darklight Dragon ready? It's going to start us off with that Dark Pact. Let's leap away from Dark Pacts, eh? Oh, Savagery. We can rejuvenate away Savagery. And the Mundane trait helps us out. I think we'll be fine. I think the fact we've got so much healing means that despite the fact the Angry Bunny does a lot of damage, we'll be able to just keep ourselves nice and sustained all the way through it. I mean, this is a 4 damage attack, but I care not for 4 damage attacks when I have Blinding Light. you know, I actually come out ahead there. A recharge, well, it's slightly annoying. We'll deal 2 points of damage and negate the healing thanks to this Ice Blast. And Relentless is the following card. We'll use our Spike here. But it's a lot of damage, to be fair to the Angry Bunny. But we have a parry. We can defeat Angry Bunnies with the power of the parry. Okay, flintlock, snowballs. I might as well take something, right? Just take some gold. Time to arrive at the objective, eh? It's a beautiful and inspiring objective.
Well, this is really just quite surprising. Aren't Dungeoneers just cannon fodder? But against all odds, they keep surviving. They're so dumb. Why even bother?
As you can see, we get a cool 10,000 gold from that, and Darklight Dragon is a bit tricksy. Got to keep an eye on Darklight Dragon. Let's return to the guild, shall we?
Well done, well done. It looks like you've won. You killed my employers one by one. Now I'll need a new gig after all that you've done. So I'll join your guild too, if you'll have me.
Poor Bard, he's now unemployed because we killed the Ivory League. Oh my guild! It worked! The Ivory League is no more. Once word got out about the supposed links to the bosses, there was this whole thing in the town sheriff and Angry Bob had tarred feathers and everything. The royal family has banished them, their SS was seized, and all their activities were shut down. Even that pesky orphanage. Well, that's not so good. Whoever said revenge would never make you happy obviously hasn't been doing it right. I can't possibly see how this would come back to bite me. It's not like some little upstart can create his own guild and outfox me to destroy my business and newfound reputation. Like that'll ever happen. I must say, certainly put an end to my hurt feelings. Don't think I overreacted, did you? P.S. How good are orphans at dungeoneering? Oh no. Well, one thing I will point out, I've got to point this out. The supposed links to the bosses. That actually was true. We did go and kill the bosses, and the bosses were like, help us, Ivory League. So there was actually connections there. So as much as we, fabricated evidence, it was actually happening. So that in itself is more like, white hat hackers, I guess. But nevertheless, we can continue to the end of the game.
Okay, people, listen up. Let me tell you about the guild, where Dungeoneers will be killed. A new volunteer, hurrah, 3 cheers. Oh, it's Dungeoneer time. Look at these pitiful fools. Dungeoneering is deliciously cool. Play your cards right, you might win a fight. Oh, it's Dungeoneer time. And just in case you're wondering, we want to be pillaging, we want to be thundering, we want to be dungeoneering. Okay, people, listen up again. You place monsters in the way. See how they run away. New recruits can get all the loot. Oh, it's dungeoneer time. Let me hear you again now. Just in case you're wondering, we want to be pillaging, we want to be plundering, we want to be dungeoneering.
And so, that is the end of the game song. As the credits have been rolling through, as you can see, this is actually quite an indie-based game. There's only like 8 people who actually made the game, so good on them. It's a fun game. I've enjoyed the Guild of Dungeoneering. The Mountains of Numb especially were quite well put together. It's been a fun ride, but it actually isn't the end of the game as much as you may be thinking it is. You're just watching some credits. Thanks to everyone for playing and supporting indie games. You're welcome, Guild of Dungeoneering. You're welcome indeed. What happens if I click the left mouse button? Oh, I actually didn't click yet. It's going back to the main menu anyway. All is well, as you could see. I'm actually going to stop the singing for a moment. There we are. So, as you can see, we've actually completed the main story of the Guild of Dungeoneering. Thank you all for watching it. There is a little bit more that I'd like to show you, though, this whole trophy trial section. I'm not going to do it this video, but we'll do a few videos of the trophy trial, just to sort of get the idea of how this mode works. It's effectively like an online leaderboard, competitive dungeoneering. It's certainly very interesting. I'll just leave you with this teaser for next time. Hopefully by tomorrow I'm a little bit healthier too, so I don't have to edit out the coughs every 3 minutes. But, hope you all enjoyed it. There will be a new game coming up soon as voted by the viewers on the 100 subscriber special. As the last time I checked, the covert action was actually winning. But of course you've still got a chance to jump in there and let your voice be heard if you would like to do so. Otherwise, we'll have a few cases of covert action. Sounds like good fun. Thank you all for watching, and when we come back next time, more Guild of Dungeoneering, right here at KonfluxGames.